Right, your fan base is rude. Your fan base is rude.
Why?
The lighting, the audio,
They have high expectations of me. Put it like that.
I was swear to God, it's only a matter of time before I start getting like hate comments. Your cameraman sucks. Get a new one. Who is this guy? This random. Oh my God.
One of the comments did say, "Why is a Man City fan on here talking shit about Mount?"
I don't give a fuck.
Your opinion on Mount was so bad.
I do not give a crap.
They were like, "Why?"
What Chelsea fans think. You feel me? Mm-hmm. That's the bottom line.
But a lot of people do like the chemistry, so you got a 50-50 vote right now. 50-50 vote of confidence in the White House.
The amount of messages about audio. The audio is not right. The lighting could be like, bro, it's free content. Just enjoy. You pay nothing, kid. Godly.
Let me know when you're good.
We're ready.
Yeah?
Alright, let's start.
Cool. Welcome back, guys, to another video. We're doing a review of the game Chelsea versus Rennes. My cameraman there is not too happy in recent minutes. You guys are slagging him off in the comment section, talking about audio, talking about sound. I appreciate the feedback. Obviously, I want to know that the channel is up to your high expectations, but he's taking it a little bit personally. So please do let us know in the comments what you think of the new setup. Obviously, we got the lights, the mics being used as you asked. So hopefully things are up to your standards. Now, moving on to the game, we're going to tell a story. We're going to go from the beginning. We had the starting lineup come out. It was a great lineup, to be fair. The only little surprise was obviously Kai Havertz, which I didn't speak about in my preview. I had no idea that he tested positive for COVID. I think that was something that happened today. So that's obviously, get well soon to Kai, and hopefully, after the international break, he can come back and, continue to ball out for us. Few little minor shocks on the bench, like Kepa. Not on the bench at all. Like, wow, this guy is really being frozen out. And I have to feel for him. I do feel very bad for him. I did say that during the game on Twitter. I am starting to... I understand why he's not in the team or even in the squad. He had a really poor season, but, he's looking really sad in the stands. The camera pointed over to him and he just looked really down. So I do, obviously wish him the best. And I hope that he does get a loan move in January to go back to Spain. Obviously, he was first choice as well in the Spain squad over De Gea. He was winking into cameras in Sarri season and having a great time. So I hope that he can, return to his form at another club when he does get his move. Moving on to the game. Now, first of all, we kept a clean sheet. Nice, solid 3-0 win. No mistakes, no problems at the back. Again, Mendy looking sharp. Silva looking sharp. Zuma looking sharp. Chilwell looking sharp. Reece James with an assist. Finally, a cross is made and an assist, but we'll go to that later. But like I said, it was a very ropey first half in terms of our attacking play. We wasn't exactly dominating. Credit to Rennes, they played very well. Referee was moving mad, I'm not going to lie. He gave away a penalty in our favour that didn't really... I'm not going to lie, it was a bit lucky. It was very Man United vibes. It wasn't really a penalty, but I'll take it shamelessly. Timo Werner, tucked away both penalties, taking the duty off of Jorginho, who's missed 2 penalties this season. He's got a great record, Jorginho. You have to take a look at it. I think his percentage is actually higher than Frank Lampard's when he was playing, but obviously the games is a lot less, so you have to, take that accordingly. But I'm a massive fan of, being fair, and obviously there's a pecking order. Jorginho has missed 2 this season, and it was rightly fair that Timo Werner, the striker, takes his opportunities and is given a chance, really, to take the penalties. And he's tucked them away since he's got them, 3-3, so you can't complain. So obviously he's got the 2 goals. He's delighted today. That's brilliant news for us. Moving on, like I said, first half, we didn't play great. At halftime, I was thinking to myself, yeah, we've got the 2-0 lead. We probably don't deserve a 2-0 lead, but I'll take it shamelessly whatsoever. Now, moving on into the second half, we played much better. The tempo was up, way sharper with our passing. We looked 10 times better. We got the 3rd goal. Like I said earlier on, a brilliant cross from Reece James, fizzed across. And how many times last season we say Reece James is fizzing these crosses into the box and no one's putting them in? Time after time, chances are not being taken advantage of. We're missing big opportunities. Either we're not quite getting on the end of them, or we're just not reading the play that Reece James is going to put in. Now, like I said, I've talked about Reece James so much. I honestly believe he is one of the best up-and-coming right-backs in this country. Ahead of your more known established Trents and Wan-Bissakas. Like I said in my preview, Lamptey and Reece James, those 2 right-backs are more complete as footballers. Defensively and going forward, those two are well-rounded. My cameraman's looking at me frowning, telling me, what are you talking all this smoke? I'm talking facts. They're not as well known, Reece James and Lamptey, in the England squad. You saw Reece James, by the way, make his debut for England over the last couple of weeks. Put a masterclass in. No mess ups. I think, like I said, I keep saying this, Trent is very much suited to Liverpool in their system, does very well for them, but Reece James is more balanced, more technically complete. He can cross the ball, he can defend, he's got experience at holding midfield for Wigan, he's got experience as centre-back in the youth days, he can go forward at right-back, and Lamptey, you see what he's doing for Brighton. Surely you're not going to disagree with me there, cameraman. You're not. Okay, cool. Thank you. So, look, it was brilliant that we capitalised on that with Tammy. Tammy, I think, you know what, even personally, I'm not going to lie. I need to admit it. I have not given him his due respects that he deserves. My cameraman was telling me there, he's telling me, you know, Tammy, I'll take him over Jesus at Man City. I'll take him all day long. Yeah, you're telling me that, innit, Saj? You're telling me that. And I was a little bit confused. I was like, but do you know what? It makes sense. He's a goal scorer. And his minutes to games ratio this season to goals ratio this season is very impressive. I think he scored maybe every 55, 60 minutes. Don't quote me on that. But it's something in that ballpark because obviously he's made a lot of appearances off the bench. He's doing wonders. He scored again today. And the thing is that excites me about Tammy is, first of all, he didn't cost a penny. So we ain't losing no money. This is not a big record transfer. There's no mad pressure on him to deliver, especially with Timo Werner in the side. But also, I can still see parts of his game that can improve. I keep screaming it. His heading ability can go way better than it is right now. You look at Calvert-Lewin at Everton. That's kind of the benchmark for a young striker's heading ability. He always manages to get the right trajectory on the ball, the right flight, times the jump, aim, everything is on point from Calvert-Lewin. If Tammy can get anywhere near that level, plus with his movement, which we've seen is exceptional, his timing of his runs and whatnot, then he's going to be a very good striker for us. So I'm very patient with Tammy, as I've always said. I've just always said he needs to continue to improve, which he continues to do. Like I said, the referee was moving mad this game in our favour. I can't complain. But one thing I have to say is I don't understand VAR. I've said this so many times over the weeks and weeks and months and months. Sometimes they're checking things, sometimes they're not. We played Manchester United and we should have been given a clear penalty with Azpilicueta. You're not checking it. But then today you're checking it and it's very harsh. And like I said, people are getting sent off. In our other group game, in the same group of us, Sevilla were down to 10 men. Sadly, they came back against Coleslaw FC and got a 3-2 win. That's not in our favour. My guy.
Seville are ballers.
My guy, Saj, he seems to feel that Sevilla are the best team in the group. I would say Chelsea, if they play to their maximum throughout the season and continue to improve and utilise the players that they have in the squad, I think we are better than Sevilla, obviously, but he obviously disagrees. Now, to talk about game management, obviously Chelsea, like I said, starting lineup for me was spot on. But what's really good to see is the way we utilised the bench. Giroud came on and got some minutes as well. He missed a really good opportunity to score, which was very disappointing, of course. Again, just further cementing that Tammy right now deserves to be second choice. I was very confused at the start of the season. Giroud came back off a great lockdown and then was immediately pegged to third position in the pecking order. But now, on games played and what is going on in this season, you have to say Tammy deserves that second spot. Kovacic came on again, looked good, really kept control of the game in that second half. Like I said, we looked sharper, we looked quicker with the ball. He looked a lot better when he came on as well. Chilwell got a needed rest. Silva got a needed rest, which was very much needed. These guys are putting in the minutes. Like I said, our defence since Chilwell, Silva and Mendy have come in at 5 clean sheets in the last 5 games, 6 clean sheets in the last 7 games. Those guys are crucial. So for them to get rests and be taken off in this win, nice and wrapped up early, was fantastic. Moving on to the weekend, like I said, no disrespect to Rennes. They had a really good first half. They pushed us all the way. We did not look great, but we stepped it up in the second half. This is a team that finished 3rd in Ligue 1 last season, 3rd in Ligue 1 this season. So you have to give respect, especially when they had a couple injuries and a couple players missing as well. But all in all, Chelsea doing the business as they should. As I said in my preview, I kind of just assumed we would have 7 points. Like I said, no disrespect, but I'm just a guy who has high standards at this club. And luckily, the boys didn't let me down. 7 points on the board, level with Sevilla, who, again, my guy seems to think they're going to push us neck and neck. So hopefully we can come out on top. This was good for our goal difference. We cannot finish second in this group. Do you understand? We cannot. It cannot run. We cannot face a Bayern or any of these guys because it would Nothing would annoy me more for this team to get out of this group and then get knocked out in the knockout stages. Like, at least get to the quarters, as I said. So, great game from the boys. Great game from Lampard and the whole team. I have no complaints for the second game running. Not a single problem. Like, do you know how mad that is? I'm so blessed right now. I can go to sleep. No stress. Just relax, bro. It's great. So, like I said, I'll chat to you guys in the next video. Thank you for joining me for this review.
So no,
I need to stop referring to you as my cameraman.
It's a bit of a piss.